How's it going, everybody? It's me, Zim, and today I'm going to be telling you how to always win cross versus. Now, it is a little skill dependent. You have to be a little bit good. But before anything, I just want to let everybody know that currently it is cross versus week 2 of the Festival Universes, and I am an elite patroller, as you saw over there. So if anybody wants to get into any matches and get points, Universe 7, if you ever see me, I'm right here. Extra points, we can win this. Obviously, it's Universe 7, everybody always wins in Universe 7. It's quite easy to actually get points. So first, I'll explain the build. If you want, you can just skip to the timestamp I'll put. But after I'm done explaining the build, but here goes. This is honestly optional, but Namekians have some of the most insane basic attack, and nobody ever talks about it. They can deal like crazy damage. You'll see when we actually end the matches, but they do insane damage. You'll want to make sure, since Super Souls and QQ Bangs and stats of any kind have no effect, just make sure you have a Super Soul with a Bomb Ki Blast. Bomb Ki Blast will become very helpful later on. You'll see why. Nobody talks about Bomb Ki Blast, nobody talks about Beast Namekians. Speaking of Beast Namekians, make sure you have Beast on. It is the best transformation. It doesn't have any key drain. It boosts all your stats by, I think, 30%. So it's usable by any race. Beast is just the best. And you might say Blue Evolution or God is better because it boosts your normal attack. Beast, it's just a one-time thing, and then you never have to bother with it again. Ultimates don't matter because you can't use them. So let's go on to the super attacks. Justice Kick can honestly be replaced with any sort of strike move that moves you forwards. But I like Justice Kick because it's also able to be used as a combo extender. It's just nice. Rocket Tackle, honestly, don't really use it. It's just kind of there to deal extra damage. You could have any high damage super attack. First Charge, it's a fast charge, gets the job done. Ice Field is absurd. It gives you super armor during its entire usage. It freezes enemies, so you can do your high damage super attack. It's just great. Mach Dash, honestly, use any evasive, but this makes you go faster. Really helps. It really does help. Anything that gives you movement, incredibly useful. All of these put together, and you've got a pretty nice build. Like, here, I'll just take these off. This right here is a great build for cross versus, and I'll show you one match with it and exactly what you should be doing. Okay, for anybody else, are you just never able to join rooms? Is this a Xenoverse server thing again? Because this has been happening to me quite a lot recently, where you just can't ever find a room. Did we get one? Hopefully. Nope. Nope, I lied to you. Okay. Okay, Xenoverse. So we finally got a match, and I'll be able to show you this build in action. Alright, now that we're in a match, it will become quite apparent how easy this build makes cross versus, especially on a Namekian. Alright, so first things first, while everyone's loading in, just charge a little bit, get to the nearest crystal, or this one works fine, and just spam Bomb Ki Blasts on it. Touch the light, and then kill whatever enemy you may have. Charge up, go Beast. That simple. That's the start. If you ever see anybody else having a crystal, like over here, touch the light. It gives you 200 extra points. Try to avoid fighting other people's enemies, and then their Justice Kick to get movement. Break the crystal. If you have a team of people that does not work well, it's extremely helpful. like using this strategy, I've been able to get the level 7 games. And if your teammates are good, they will know to touch the crystals after, which isn't always the case. Rocket. Justice kick. I see a crystal over here, so move on over to it. Bonky blast. Just keep doing this until you get to like level 4. Just kill a few enemies. The bosses are almost never worth going after, unless the other team is severely ahead. Boss enemies in like this realm, they're fine. You can go after them all you like. Sometimes if there's literally nothing happening, you can go for these. Not recommended, but just for sake of example, they're not too hard and they give you a few points. 300. And then from here on out, it's quite simple, unless the AI becomes intelligent. Stamina is a problem with this build, but honestly, it becomes negligible once you get used to the movement of it. As you can see, we're already the highest level. And all we've been doing is using Bomb Key Blasting for a majority of the time. We had somebody on the other team just quit, but that doesn't affect us, really. Our boss is available, but because we're so far ahead, you almost never want to go for the boss if you're the first team. In situations like that, it's quite difficult to get what you want. Ultimates, I mean, you can pick them up for fun. Not really too useful unless you have to go for the boss. And then, right there, you see the same basic attack. Our teammates are level 2 still, while we are already level 6, practically carrying the whole team on our back. Now, at some point, Nappa should be spawning to give us our free points. There we go, just have to make sure I touch that. Also, a side note, if you're the one that's low level, don't try dealing the damage. Like, because it does get quite annoying. When obviously there's somebody else that has a much higher damage with basic attacks that's able to just do all this. And if you do happen to have an Namekian, make sure you're always using the heavy light heavy combo. And then Ice Field. And that's a bar of damage, while our guard broke. And that is an easy done. Now if we check our points to see how well we did compared to our teammates, they didn't break 3,000 based on this alone. And then we check this out, 8,540 points. Carrying the team on your back. And then just another quick plug, because I'm an elite patroller, we get much more points, and that is the video, that is the build. Hope this helps you win some matches, and there's a train passing by. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but I will continue to be doing this, and hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that may be. A year or so from now, maybe? Some after recording, here are a few scores that I got after it was done, or before, some of them. They all broke 8,000. This one here broke 9,000. It's super easy and super efficient, and happy grinding to everybody in the festival.